Right, well, I mean, you have had some time with the Wranglers already, a couple guys, familiar faces here, but talk about what it's like day one of Dev Camp with them.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to see some old faces and new faces, get to know the guys. But obviously yesterday was hard with the testing, and we're just getting started.
We saw, you're obviously a guy who put up a lot of points. We saw guys who in your league also put up points, get drafted. What was it like for you? Were you watching the draft this year?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the first round for sure, but during the second round I was golfing, so I was just more paying attention. But it's cool to see some OHL guys here, and it's always good to see represent the league.
You guys know each other?
Sorry?
Do you guys know each other?
Personally, no, but we're starting to get to know each other.
Is it different going into like a camp like this with a pro contract and like everything, like taking that next step as opposed to before? Like, is it a different approach for you? Or?
I mean, definitely for sure there's more confidence, I would say there is, especially just going up against more guys your own age, you feel more comfortable.
What is the next step for you in your mind?
Hopefully I come here with the attitude of making the team, play pro hockey next year either way, and be the best I can.
Take me back to the day of the trade. What was your reaction when that all started unfolding and you getting moved for a player of the caliber of Elias?
Yeah, I was watching Netflix, and then I was just laying in bed when Lindholm got traded. I knew he was going to Vancouver, but I didn't know I was going to be part of it, and then I was playing Fortnite. And my agent called me and said, hey, keep your eyes up, and I was like, am I part of it? He's like, I don't know yet. And then Patrick Alvin of the Canucks, he texted me, he's like, hey, can you give me a call?
We've heard jokes about like the potential for this power play with you and Zane and some guys. Do you look around and see this sort of talent on the blue line and think about how much fun it could be?
I would be lying if I said no, but always we all got to make it for sure, and it's exciting to think about some of these guys could be teammates in the future.
Hunter, has that part changed? Like, we used to look at it a bunch of years ago and say, okay, well, that's the guy who's going to be the power play quarterback. In terms of the number of sort of offensively gifted defensemen that a team can have, do you feel like that part's changed over the years?
I definitely do. I think that multiple guys can play multiple roles. I think even myself, I think I could play any role that they want me to. And I think it's cool to see that there are a lot of offensive guys in this organization.
Do you pattern your game after any particular guy? Like, who are your heroes or idols in this sport?
Yeah, I mean, I guess idols back then were Nick Lindstrom, but in the past few years, since the combine, I've been saying Rasmus Anderson, Adam Fox, and John Klingberg.
Given you're moving to a team, or you have moved to a team that's in sort of a retool or a rebuild, do you see a path to more opportunity for you in terms of getting to that pro game and getting to the NHL?
For sure, I do, and I'm very excited about it.
You noted, you were like, I can play multiple roles. Obviously, us in the media, we latch on to certain narratives of you being the offensive guy. Do you feel like you got to correct the record on that and let us know you can do more?
I definitely do think I can do anything, whatever the team needs me to do to win.
Hunter, there's a lot of scar tissue in this city about American-born players who have decided to go play elsewhere. What makes you want to be in Calgary?
I think the want level they wanted me. Obviously, it feels good to be traded after a team, and they came to me right away, wanted me to sign, and that felt really good.
You mentioned golf at one point. You were taking part in it. So can we expect some good competition in this development camp when you guys take part in some golf?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, I don't have my clubs, but hopefully I can just hit them straight.
What's your handicap?
It's a tough question. The past few days it was like 9 over, but I would say best high 70s, low 80s.